Alright everybody, so here I am again, and there's a good news in this live stream. The thing is that I'll be actually fixing the routine today, and next day onwards I'll be following this. That doesn't matter how much work I have and all. Anyhow, I will make sure that I'm following that particular the plan that I'm gonna be making today. And as per that plan, my live streams are gonna be ended just by 10. So like not even by 10. What time is it right now? It's 9:17. That means by 9:45. Max to max, I should be coding till 9:30 or something. But max to max, it will be over by 9:45 or something. Okay. By the way, I already have some ideas regarding that. That's already ready. I'll have to just simply save that in the description in the channel channel description and all. Okay, so this is how the things are gonna be going on right now. Let's continue with this. First of all, let's open Eraser, and again I will be just working on GenAI a little bit. I was trying to work with the OpenAI library or something, Perplexity AI, but I was unable to run that properly. So let's check that out thing too by the way at the end. But as for the plan, this was already ready, but I have never been sure to just simply be sure about this particular thing. So as for these things, like first one is this will be starting at 6:30, not really at 6 o'clock rather, 6 to 9 directly, or maybe it may go till 9:30. Yeah, this is fine. I will be sleeping at 10 today, so I will be able to wake up at 5 o'clock and all. So 6 to 9:30 sometimes, and then at the end I'll take my breakfast and all. So this is the first one. Again, FullStack project by me 3 hours. Forget about this thing, and this is gonna be what am I gonna be working on? Any FullStack project by me. Anything, it depends. Like what exactly I'm gonna work for now. That's gonna be the Brainly application. Brainly one that I'm working on right now, and then the next one is gonna be from 9 to 9:30. That's fine. Then 10 to 1 o'clock. This is the DevOps section that I will be going through. Again, forget about the subject name. These are the mainly timings right now, so not really worried about the subject name. What exactly I'll be learning, not a problem. And by the way, the next thing can be something related to DevOps and all, but let's forget about this. Even let's remove this. The overall timing should be there. So again, in between I will be taking the breaks and also that's fine, but overall timings are gonna be like this: 1 to 2, 2 to 2:30, 1.5. What the hell? Is this getting disconnected right now? It should not be, because of course I'm getting full speed data right now. How can it get disconnected? And the next one is 2:30 to 5. 2:30 to 5, because I have to get some work done as well. So 1. If I'm taking a bath at 1 o'clock, that's gonna be fine. Okay. And over here I will be able to get 15 minutes and all. That's fine. Alrighty, not a problem. Then 5 to 6:30. 5 to 6:30. And then 6:30 to 7. Having said that, I may be overdoing it. It's not like this is the only thing that I will be following. It could be that I'm overdoing than I planned, or maybe sometimes I'm underdoing. And then 7:30 to 9:30. This is the plan for right now. Overall, if you talk about the timings, so first one is gonna be around 3.5 an hour. Then second one is gonna be 10 to 1, 3 hours. 3.5 hours. It's gonna be crazy, but yeah, this is the challenge for me that I'm making for myself. 2:30 to 3:30, 3:30 to 4:30, 4:30 to 5:30, 5:30 to what the hell? This one. It's gonna be 2.5 an hour. 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 2.5 an hour. Interesting. And then forget about this hours. This does not look good. Hour is enough for me. And 6:30 to 7. 6:30 to 7. Am I crazy over here? usually it should be around 6 to 7 or something, until unless I got some important task, and or maybe it's gonna be till 7:30, and then from it will start. This is how it's gonna be going on, because I have to leave at 5. Okay, once I leave at 5, I have 1 hour to get the work done. Then 6 to 7, that's fine. This is gonna be 1.5 hour. The overall goal is going to be at least follow this much and try to overdo than planned. 8 to 9:30. Fine. 1.5 hour. And ultimately these are the times. Forget about, I haven't even calculated exactly how much this is, but this is it. Okay, what is the next thing? Schedule, right? So as for the schedule, let's go here. I cannot really edit it right now, so let's not worry about this thing, but ultimately at the end of the live I will be just simply updating it everywhere. Alrighty, this thing is ready, that I told like I would be working on this. Finally I worked on this, and from tomorrow onwards I will be following this particular routine. And apart from this particular thing, let's say start working on that SDK. Not really needed this. And as for tomorrow, especially right now, the overall thing first, let's forget about this. The next thing that I have to work on, there should be clear cutting. First one, I have Brainly app, and what I've planned that I will be giving it max to max 2 hours, or let's give it 3 hours. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it can be done as soon as possible. There are some to-dos, so yeah, in the early morning I will be giving it 3.5 an hour. Let's see. I hope it will be done. Then after Brainly app, I will be working on my DevOps section. DevOps in the sense that True Feedback app. Again, that will be given 3 hour around, and because I am getting 3 hour over there. After that, I have my Next.js in the sense, yeah, Next.js, let's call that Next.js learning, of course, and this will be given around 2.5 an hour. Lastly, I have 1.5 an hour, so ultimately I have 3 hours. That particular section will be given to GenAI, so kind of enough, right? I mean, 3.5 an hour, or if I'm not wrong, I will be giving it 3 hours. And lastly, this will be given 2.5 an hour, or maybe 2 hours, half an hour for me. Okay, so this is the plan. At least I will have clear cut thing in my mind. Okay, I have time if I follow my daily routine. It's just like that. And ultimately 3 hour, and these 3 are 9, 12 hour. Not bad. I can overdo as well if I just do my all, but what is the use of overdoing? 12 hours are enough. Until unless, let's check this thing out whether I'm able to follow it or not. And I have to focus on my health as well, so early 1 hour is gonna be for my health, and at the end in the evening I'm getting 1 hour too. Not bad. Let's go on. This is all about the announcement video. And 20 more minutes I have, 35-45, so let's work on that particular application that I had. Kind of I was trying to connect it to the API of Perplexity, but it was, I don't know, I was failing to do that. So let's try the same thing today, and that was LLMs, GenAI, pedantic prompting. Let's go here. I was somewhere here. Okay, and the thing is that right now I have my .env file. Okay, well, this is expired, that is for sure. So let me go to Perplexity, and let me create a new API key for it. API key, this one I will be deleting from here, and I will be generating a new one that is going to be for testing. And let's copy this key from here. After that, I will be replacing this with the new one like this, and then once this is clear, I already have my .env file. I'm loading it from here as well, so this should work fine. By the way, even if I don't use it here, it should be working fine. and the real problem has been that it hasn't been working fine. And even earlier I was directly using Perplexity, so even I would like to switch to that particular project. I hope that yeah, that's copied. Let's go to LLM. What was that? LLM site. Over here I have many files. That's great. Let's check this thing out. I had Perplexity, GenAI and all, and this was the basic thing that I was doing here. And client Perplexity, client chat completion credit and all. This is done. Load.env. It's gonna be like this. And at the end of the day I have to run, but before running it, let's do one thing, that replace this API key with the new API key that I got, and after that let's run it. As simple as that. ls I'm here. Okay, let's delete this I don't know what is this file, but maybe I could be facing the issue because of this as well, so I'm just making sure that I don't have any extra thing. .env. Now I don't have my .env, so pip install .env. Alrighty, what is the problem? The problem is that it is not, this name is not saved in my workspace. Okay, now it is fine. And the next thing is that Python, and I wanna run Perplexity file. Let's run it. And turns out I'm still getting that error, and the error is symbol that is 0401 authorization required. Okay, let's try one more thing over here. Import OS. Once I'm importing OS, then I wanna print just maybe at the top or maybe here, print os.get env dot am I gonna be getting that particular file? No suggestions. Okay, let's get the env file only. Let's try to run it again, and turns out that is missing one required. Okay, let's give it the key this time. The key is going to be for Perplexity, it is Perplexity API key. So over here I'll be giving it that key name as well, just like this, and let's run it again. And I am kind of getting my key directly over here. Okay, once I'm actually getting my key, if I just try to get the key at the top, will I get that? Let's try that thing out too. Turns out that I'm still getting that. The question is, if I'm getting it here, let's get rid of even this thing. Client Perplexity, it should just automatically take that, but it is not taking that. By the way, this Perplexity can take API key str, and whenever I'm calling this, I can provide it two things. I can provide it the API key, and I can provide it the base URL. Right? As for the base URL, that is not mentioned here. This automatically, by the way, constructor a new synchronous Perplexity client. This automatically infers API key argument from the Perplexity API environment variable if it is not provided. So API key, if it is available, is none, then API key is gonna be OS environment variable get Perplexity key. So it automatically gets the key if I do not provide it the key. That's fine. If it actually gets that, hi Nitin, how are you? If it actually gets that, then even it gets the base URL, and this is the base URL that is had. If none is provided, then http api perplexity.ai. Let's do one thing, like I will be directly providing it the things. First of all, the good thing is that it is actually configuring all these things automatically, and that that is something I really appreciate. But in my case, that's not working right now, so I need to just handle these two things on my own. So when it comes to handling that, so let's give it API key. That's gonna be something, and now I will be giving it a base URL, and that will be this. So I have given it the base URL. As for the API key, I will be copying it from here. This is the API key of mine right now. I will be removing it very soon, not a big problem. Let's paste it over here. This is how it's gonna be going on, and I'm gonna run this now. Then let's see what's gonna be going on. Right now I'm providing both the things from my own side. What you are making? Nothing. I'm actually trying to use LLM models. I'm trying to use their API keys, like large language models, so that I can build AI in my own projects. As simple as that. Python, I can use them using both TypeScript and Python both. So I'm going with Python this time, so that I can learn this language as well as learn the LLM models too. So Python, and that's gonna be perplexity.gni.py, and I hope it is going to work. I think it is definitely going to work. Well, it is working right now. Just one thing I changed, and that is I'm directly providing this over here, and it started working. Texo, wow, Sashank, how are you? So ultimately this is started working. I'm actually able to make a call to the LLM model, and I'm getting my response over here. I'm Perplexity, a search assistant trained to synthesize information from multiple sources and provide comprehensive, well structured answer to your question. Here's I can help you. Okay, this is the thing that it is going with, and that was it. Ultimately it is running right now. What is the next thing I can do? That if I don't provide it here, it is unable to load it from environment variable and use it. Interesting. How about this, that instead of providing it here, I'm gonna be using OS. So import OS, and it is going to be equals to os.get environment variables. There was something used over there, so let's go to this perplexity class, and over here they are using what? os.environment environ. What are they using? What are they importing it for it? They are importing OS, right? OS environment. This should be fine then in that case. OS I already have in environ, okay, and I have to get what? Perplexity env file. This is the one. Close this from here, paste it over here, and right now it should work. Let's try this thing out. Let's run it again, and turns out that environ object is not callable. Okay, if it is not callable, then I can actually call get env, and then it should be getting my env file. How about right now? Will it run? No. It is giving me 410 authorization. Question is this, that am I really not getting this? Key is going to be equals to os.getEnv, and then perplexity key. Not only that, I'll be printing the key over here. Not only that, I will be using the key here too. If I directly provided the key, it works. If I don't provide the key directly, it doesn't work. That's crazy. Let's see. Run it again. I am getting my key. This is the key that I'm getting. This is the key that I'm getting. If I provide the same key directly over here, like instead of doing this, if I just provide the key directly here, it works great. It does not work. YG, it is unable to get the key, the right key. It is getting some previous keys. Why? It could be that this key is cached somewhere. So I'm actually getting the wrong key right now. Interesting. The key that actually got right now, that ended with what? That ended with YG. That key I don't need that. So VS Code, let's remove this VE and V. What extra do I have over here? Include, nothing. Lib, let's remove this particular part from here. Something is definitely wrong with this one because I'm not getting the right key. Let's try it again, and that is YG. Okay. Question. Why am I getting wrong API key from environment? Come on, where is this? Shashank, are you still here? Like, you never replied after hi. Hey. Most wrong API key from as works come from different environment than you. Is .env where are .env variables cached and how to remove them? I think they are cached somewhere and now I have to remove them, as simple as that. Yes, can you like Nitin, you are here. Well, glad to know that. Remove in Python. Are you planning to add AI in your JavaScript projects? Yeah, I will be adding them, by either using types like Python or directly using JavaScript and all. But yeah, I will be using AI in further coming days. Cached globally, but they do effectively stick for lifetime of the current Python process because they get loaded once the Python get it. Okay, why you keep seeing the old value if the old is already present in the load in the replace it? Okay, in framework like now loading file from the start of changes. This is the problem. I know what is the problem. The thing is that override is going to be equal to true. Once I set it, it is set, and then it will replace it every time. That's right. And manually delete a specific variable and reload. Open AI key, none, and then this. Okay, let's go with this. This works because the key is no longer already set. Swap this and none and this. Let's use this way. One thing is clear that a wrong key is saved there, so I gotta use this particular code to get rid of that, and that is it. Let's try it again, and it turns out that it is unable to remove that. I'm still getting that YG key. This should be perplexity key actually. How about right now? Let's try it again. Now I'm getting the right key. Come on, yaar. This issue, it made me struggle so much. The thing is that the key was saved, the key was actually cached in, that was not being overwritten, and because of that thing I was facing the problem. The only thing I did that I actually removed this key first of all from the environment variables using OS, and then I started using this load.env thing. That means I can, if I just remove everything from here, at least I know the region, and next time onwards I can just get rid of this thing as soon as I get it. Knowing the region behind the issue, that's the most important thing. I can load it directly right now and it should be working, right? When it is saying that key is not defined, let's do one thing. I'm not gonna be even using any one of this right now. It will be just getting it by default. I can even set the value, even that is what I learned right now. Let's run it again, and it is saying that okay, interesting. Glad to see that see the new problem. What I'll be doing over here, that will be, I will be overwriting it. Overwriting in the sense, what was the command for it? Overwrite is going to be true. What is that? Come on, let's have a look at that again one more time. Override is going to be equals to true. So over here, override is going to be equals to true. Let's try this thing. And it turns out it does work in that way. Okay, I'm getting my response. I just changed only one thing. The thing is that if I do not override it, maybe I'm getting some different keys. So let's even check this thing out. What is the difference between this print and I will be getting OS? First of all, I need to import OS, of course, for that. So import OS dot that's just OS, and I face error in the VS when I write code. It auto suggests me the code I want to write. How can I pause this feature? That's easy. On the right, at the bottom, you must be getting this. Come on, yaar. Copilot. So you can just simply snooze the Copilot, or you can. There must be option. You can just click on this. Then what? There is definitely a way. It was on my side too. Maybe you can click on this and you can open quick, but there is definitely a way. Just search online and all. Right now I have turned it off. Maybe if I click on this, it will start. Python. Yeah, right now it is on. So if I write anything, there's high possibility that it will be suggesting. It's not. Yeah, it is suggesting right now. So this is how it is suggesting me the things, because I have turned it on. And if I want to not suggest me, then I will have to turn it off. This is the Copilot, I think. Copilot. So I can simply turn it off, by the way. And if I just start typing anything like print, and then it is simply suggesting me, sending chat request and all. So if I don't want to get the suggestions, I will have to turn it off. And I can turn it off. Just don't select. Either you can select all the files, or you can just unselect all of them, and then it will stop working. I hope you got that. It's 9:44, and this is the time that I have to end my meeting. I already have my timing from today onwards, that I will be updating on the description as well as in the channels description section. I will be just updating it all. But the good thing is that I learned about the mistake. But one more thing, I'm not done yet. It's gonna be os.get env, and that's gonna be perplexity key. I wanna check exactly what is the problem right here. Let's try this thing out with override. Run it. This is gonna be the last thing over here. Run it right now. Python. I'm getting the new one. If I just remove this, what will happen? If I just simply remove this and then run it again, I'm getting the old one. That simply means that there is a key that is already saved in my environment variables. So whenever I'm writing it, I need to override that. Okay, that's crazy. And why is that saved? Because I used this command. Python, not Python actually. Perplexity docs. Recently I used a command. I think because of that thing, it is behaving the way it is behaving. Quick start over here. This was the command that I used, and this time I will be just simply asking that how can I remove this key, how to remove this. Or maybe it is on Windows, Mac OS. No, this one. How to remove this. Okay, let's try it out. I hope it will be giving me the right command to remove that particular thing. I am never gonna be setting, by the way. Unset. Wow, it's so easy. Come on, yaar. Let's try it right now. Unset perplexity API. This thing is done. And true feedback. Why am I here? I don't need this. So I will have to unset it over here. done. And if I try to run the same thing, Python perplexity, and turns out it works. So seriously, I struggled with so much, literally so much. Did that work? Glad to know that. If I just simply remove this particular thing from here, it is working right now, and I'm getting the right key over here. So ultimately I can save it, I can unset it, I can set it, I can unset it, as simple as that. By the way, a new thing that I learned, my Wi-Fi driver become corrupt, I have to reinstall it. Okay, do that. I mean, yeah, things get corrupted over the time, so you will have to just do that. I can set it, I can unset it. By the way, if I set a new key over here, suppose I'm setting something here like hi there, so I will only be getting hi there because I have set that. So if I run it right now, Python perplexity, I'm getting hi there over here. That was the problem, man. I'm getting hi there here. So what I can do, I can unset that. So I can unset perplexity key per upper, come on, one, yeah, let's unset that. And right now let's run the same thing, Python, what is this, Python perplexity, and right now I will be getting my right here. Okay, this is how it works and all. Okay, finally, if it got done, I'll have to end the meeting right here because I have to wake up at 5 in the early morning. I have set the timetable today. I will be updating it everywhere from tomorrow onwards, and for now this is the timetable. I would like to even show you at the end of the day. This is the timetable that I will be following. On these timings I will be live anyhow, from 6 o'clock in the morning till 9:30, then from 10 to 1, 2:30 to 5, and 6 to 7:30, and 8 to 9:30. I'll give my all, my 100% to make sure that I'm live at this particular time, until unless there is something emergency related stuff. Otherwise I will be live at these timings. By the way, that was it. Now I'm gonna be catching up tomorrow, and I will be following my timetable that I have made for myself. That was it. I will be updating everything else very soon. And take care, good night, and see you. And if there's any problem, let me know. I'll do my level best to just solve it. By the way, you can easily update the driver and all. So yeah, do that. If it still fails, then let me know. I'll do something or the other. Take care and see you.